Hey everyone, welcome to Aastha's Makeup Closet, where we wake up and make up for 30 and up. Today I have a very exciting video for all of you. I know I'm not in front of the camera, I'm still behind it, I'm still recovering from my surgery. So in the meantime, I thought, why don't you enjoy my eyeshadow palettes that I've hauled in the past, well, in the last 3-4 months. This is my largest eyeshadow haul. This is just a part of it. There's more here. Biggest eyeshadow palette haul, and anyone who watches my channel knows that I love eyeshadow palettes. So let's get into this. Some of these are new, some of these are old. Old in the sense they were released probably 2 years back or so. But I'd just been sleeping on them and then just decided to bite the bullet, get them, and that's about it. So if you're interested in something like this and you like eyeshadow palettes, makeup in general, because I love everything in makeup, and you like this kind of content, and of course I'd be making looks, I'd be creating looks with all of these, please do consider subscribing, and let's get into the video. Then I got a palette from Certify. This is the Dream Without Fear, Love Without Limits. Okay, sorry, this is the Affinity 2 palette. I have been wanting this palette for the longest time. It's got a beautiful color story. I have the red palette. I don't remember which one that is. I'm forgetting the name. But this is a blue and a green lover's dream. So just showing you the palette top to bottom. And I could show it like this. And you can see the duochromes and beautiful tones of greens and blues. So I mean, if you look at the theme of my eyeshadow palettes, and I bought a lot of singles and created my own palettes as well, you would be noticing a theme there also. I have this thing for greens and blues. I don't know why. So then I went and got something from Shroud Cosmetics. These are my first Shroud palettes. This is the Arcana Palette or Arcana Palette, however you may want to say it. It is a grungy dream, like a lovely dark Halloween-y, mysterious palette. I love the colors. I've heard so much about the Shroud formula from so many YouTubers, and I can't wait to try this. Then I got the Beaut Bean into Shroud. She's now Batty Bean. It's freaking Bat's eyeshadow palette. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. I think her channel inspired me to start my own channel. And she created this palette with Shroud in collaboration with Shroud, or rather Shroud in collaboration with Batty Bean. And the colors are beautiful. They are so gorgeous. That's them in the light. Yummy color story, as she would say. So the third palette I got from Shroud Cosmetics. They were initially Strobe Cosmetics and then they changed their branding to Shroud, is the Divinity Palette. So this came in a bundle. The Arcana Palette and this came in a bundle. So I just bought these. I think they're named after goddesses and gods. Goddesses, maybe. Freya was a goddess. Aphrodite as well. So yeah, beautiful color story again. Then I got myself from Nykaa sorry, not from Nykaa, sorry, this is from the Too Faced site. I got myself the Too Faced Clover palette. This is something that I've loved, the packaging I've loved for the longest time, and Clover is just so cute. I love the way the bum says yes, and that's the color story inside. So it's a beautiful palette. Again, like I said, Too Faced problematic brand, but we still support them. The whole internet supports them. So, I mean, I'm not going to justify like two wrongs making one right, but like with Jeffree Star and Too Faced and Ofra. But I love the makeup. I'm there for the makeup, not for drama and stuff. So that's about it. And that's pretty much as I would be talking about this now. Then from Alien Cosmetics, I got the Don't Be Jelly eyeshadow palette. This is again an indie brand from the US. This is what the palette looks like. It's got some beautiful, beautiful duochromes. The entire palette is of shimmers and flaky shadows. So, like, check out the shifts. They're so beautiful. So yeah, I had to wait for this palette. I think this was a pre-order, but you know, non-problematic shipping, just overall a great brand with great quality is what I've heard. And then from Alien Cosmetics, again, I got the Capricorn palette. I should hide this because apparently I've heard YouTube is very prudish and does not like any kind of exposure, even on palettes or cartoons. So yeah, let me tilt this way and open it and show it to you. So this is a color lover's dream. It's an all matte palette with a little bit of a sparkle shade. I think the two shades that are sparkle shades. So as you can see, if I tilt it, and yeah, gorgeous colors. I love colors like these. Then we have the Fizzy Art Palette. This is the Dark Edit. It's a really small palette, but it's very, very cute. I'm just going to show the outer packaging. So this is what it looks like. That's the back. And you open it up. This is the palette. Small pans, but I love the Fizzy Art formula. It's great. You know, this is true professional makeup. If you want something that has, you know, beautiful blendability, I've used Fizzy Art shadows before. I have two of the other palettes, and the shadows blend beautifully. They're very buttery. They're very easy. There's no, you know, the pigmentation is fantastic. Basically, even if you're a beginner, these would serve well. So I would suggest, you know, anyone who's making a professional kit, definitely look into Fizzy Art. They're expensive, but they're great. Then I got the BH Cosmetics Weekend Vibes Blueberry Muffin palette. I have the avocado toast, and like I said, you know, I've been sitting on this palette for the longest time and I just wanted to, you know, I bit the bullet and bought it. Beautiful color story. So these are palettes that, you know, this particular palette has been, let me say, I've been influenced by Angeshka or Angelica Nyquist. That's what her name is. She's a Swedish YouTuber, and she loves this palette, and let's just say I've been influenced to buy this. Like Paulina influenced me to buy the Amrezy palette by ABH. So yeah, I don't get influenced too much, but sometimes, well, if the color story speaks to me, it's a blue. Then I have the Nomad Cosmetics America's Sparks palette. I've had this for the longest time. I haven't used it because I didn't show it to you guys. I didn't show you my haul. And I think I need to get out of that whole frame of mind that I need to show it to you first and then use it. And in the meantime, they've come out with the Haunted Europe palette as well, which is on its way to me. So, yeah, so I really need to work on, you know, using this and doing a nice video with this. Beautiful, beautiful palette. The shimmers are absolutely gorgeous. It's just, you know, like, they do the best shimmers, in my opinion. And they're wonderful people, you know. You can just write to them on Instagram and they're just so warm and nice. I love Felicia. She's amazing. Then I got the Moira Cosmetics palette. That's the All That Is You Sweet series palette. There were 4 palettes in this series. 3 or 4? I think 4. And this one spoke to me the most. It's predominantly a purple palette, and I was looking for a lot of purples. Is the color story in all its glory. So the center shade, Lovin', is a duochrome, and I love their blushes. Can't wait to try this. So again, another one from Jeffree Star, the mini Orgy palette. I have the large one. I wanted to get the all shimmer one. to complement that. And I love the shimmers. So this is what the palette looks like. And these are available on Nykaa. It's available on Nykaa in India. I think they're about 3,500 or 2,400 or something like that. I'm not too sure. So this is the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette. This is something I was really looking forward to. It's a beautiful color story. Again, very fall. And you get all these beautiful reds and, you know, swampy greens, sky blues. Not sky blues really, but blue seafoam greens. Just beautiful all in all. And I've heard the quality is fantastic. Then this is the Strawberry Dream palette from Luna Beauty. It's a brand owned by Manny MUA. I personally don't like him, but I love his makeup products. And this is what the palette looks like. And this is, you know, you can just check out the shimmers and the intensity of the colors. They're just so beautiful. So yeah, again, this is not a new palette. This is something that's been around for the longest time, but I just got it. Then I got myself the first KKW Beauty eyeshadow palette. This is the this is the Crystallized eyeshadow palette, and it has a beautiful color story. Nice array of mattes and shimmers. Let's see what the quality is like. I've heard good things, but never tried one, so this would be my first one. Then the next eyeshadow palette that I have is the Novena Collection, the ABH Novena Collection Volume 5. I ordered this straight from the ABH website, but unfortunately, once I open the palette, you will notice that 9 of these gorgeous shades came shattered, which I had to repress. They were kind enough to refund. They asked me if I wanted another palette, but then, you know, overall, whoever's been importing these, they've just been getting broken palettes, so I didn't want to take a chance again and, you know, end up with 2 broken palettes. So I opted for a refund. I repressed the shades. I hope the performance stays the same, but I was really heartbroken when I saw them, you know, shattered. So I haven't used this. I've had this for close to, I think, 4 or 5 months now. A beautiful color palette. So this is the latest volume 5. And of course, they've come up with a primrose or a primrose palette. I'm not interested in that. So this is the ABH Novena Collection number 5. Let's get some more Jeffree Star palettes out of the way. This is the latest, not the latest. The latest is the Prick palette, which is coming to me from Beauty Bay. This is the Pink Religion, which was launched before the Prick collection. And this is the uni carton, so that slips off. So beautiful. And this is the outer packaging. It's supposed to look like a Bible. So a pink Bible, and it's a complete pink color story. I'll just move it this way so that you can see. Beautiful shades, a lot of purples, deep shades as well. Can't wait to try this. But these are such, you know, collector's pieces. I love to display them. And got myself the Blue Blood palette as well. This was on sale on Beauty Bay. So this is like a trunk. And it opens this way. And it's all blues. So yeah. So the only palettes that I don't have of is some of the older ones, like the Androgyny. I don't have the Blood Sugar. I think that's what. The red palette. And I don't have the royal or the blue. No, the royal, I don't know. The purple and the red palettes are what I don't have, and I don't want them either because, you know, the color stories don't speak to me.